Hi, everyone, I'm Anna, and breaking news just dropped. Today is May 13th, and the world's attention is suddenly turning toward China and Trump's visit. Donald Trump's state visit to China this week grabbed attention not just because of the politics involved, but because of one unusual detail: the U.S. Secretary of Defense came along for the trip. That's not something you normally see on recent diplomatic visits. Analysts say it's a strong hint that this trip is about much more than trade deals and photo ops. While Washington and Beijing are publicly talking about stabilizing relations and managing competition, insiders say a big part of the conversation is actually focused on security issues, especially what's happening in the Middle East and around Iran. A lot of reports point to rising tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important oil shipping routes, as a major reason this visit is happening right now. Over the past few weeks, Iran has been making moves that many countries see as an attempt to tighten its control around the strait. Shipping data suggests some cargo operators are already changing routes or waiting at alternative ports just to avoid potential trouble. Experts warn that if Tehran starts enforcing broader control measures or stricter transit rules, it could disrupt global oil shipments and increase the chances of dangerous encounters between Iranian forces and U.S. or allied naval ships. That puts both Beijing and Washington in a tricky position. They're trying to keep U.S. China tensions under control while also stopping the Middle East situation from spiraling into something much bigger that could shake global markets and supply chains. The presence of such a high-level U.S. delegation shows the trip is balancing diplomacy and hard security talks at the same time. Meanwhile, on the streets in China now, the visit created a huge buzz. Crowds gathered outside Trump's hotel and lined parts of the motorcade route, hoping to catch a glimpse of the convoy. Love him or hate him, Trump still draws attention almost everywhere he goes. Behind the scenes, officials from both sides are reportedly discussing ways to reduce the risk of military misunderstandings at sea, while also tackling trade disputes and broader bilateral issues. So this trip has become more than just a diplomatic event, it's also a high-stakes effort to prevent future crises. If the two sides can agree on clearer maritime rules or confidence-building measures, it could calm energy markets and reduce fears of confrontation. But if talks fail, the risks of naval incidents, oil disruptions, and economic shocks could stay dangerously high. With public diplomacy on the surface, private security talks behind closed doors, and Iran's increasingly assertive naval posture in the background, this visit has turned into a key moment not only for U.S.-China relations, but for wider regional stability as well.